Welcome to our exploration of the Sicilian Defence, one of the most dynamic and popular chess openings. The Sicilian Defence arises after the moves e4-c5, with black immediately challenging white's central pawn. This opening is known for its sharp tactics, asymmetrical pawn structures, and strategic complexity. Now, let's delve into the main variations of the Sicilian Defence. Variation number 1. Open Sicilian. After e4-c5, white typically responds with knight f3, aiming to control the center and support a future pawn advance to d4. Black continues with d6, reinforcing control over the center. Then white can play d4, c takes d4, and black captures the d4 pawn, opening up the position and challenging white's central control. Finally, knight takes d4, knight f6 sets the stage for further development and castling for both sides. Variation number 2. Najdorf variation. One of the most famous Sicilian variations is the Najdorf variation. After the standard moves of e4-c5, knight f3, d6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, knight f6, bishop d3, black plays the flexible move a6. The idea behind this move is to prepare a future expansion with b5, putting pressure on the d4 pawn. White often responds with knight c3, reinforcing control over the center and preparing to develop the bishop to g5. Variation number 3. Richter-Rauser attack. In the Richter-Rauser attack, white focuses on gaining control over the d4 square and putting pressure on the e7 pawn. After the moves e4-c5, knight f3, d6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, knight f6, knight c3, a6, white plays bishop g5, targeting the e7 pawn. Black usually responds with e6, preparing to fianchetto the kingside bishop with g6 and solidifying control over the d5 square. Variation number 4. Scheveningen variation. The Scheveningen variation is known for its solid and flexible setup. Following the moves e4-c5, knight f3, d6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, knight f6, knight c3, e6, white plays bishop e2, preparing to castle kingside. Black reinforces the position with e6, maintaining flexibility and preparing to develop the dark squared bishop to e7. The Sicilian Defence offers a wide range of variations, each with its own strategic ideas and complexities. From the aggressive Najdorf variation to the positional Scheveningen variation, players can choose their preferred style and tailor their opening repertoire accordingly. As you explore the Sicilian Defence further, remember to analyze the resulting middle game positions and understand the strategic plans associated with each variation. Keep practicing and enjoy the exciting and rich world of the Sicilian Defence. Also, don't forget to subscribe and write any questions and suggestions in the comments section down below. See you next time.